Hi, everybody. This is Tara, and I am starting a brand new 6-week course, and it's all about how our bodies talk. For ages, I have tried to fix my body. I know people who have tried to fix their bodies, and probably for a good 12 years now, my body has invited me to a different reality. A reality where we create an intimate relationship of questions and communication. It is something that you can learn. The communication that your body is giving you, the invitation to something else, the invitation to more. If you are done with pain, anxiety, taking on other people's pain, locking it in, and so on, and yet you don't know how to move forward in a different way, and yet all the ways that you've been given so far aren't working for you, from medicine to other healing and so on, your body is still locked up in this space of tension and contraction. What if this could be the answer? Would you be willing to tap into your body right now and ask it if this 6-week course could possibly bring you the ease, the peace, the understanding, the lack of pain, the lack of tension, by creating this intimate relationship and this intimate communication? Many times bodies have something to tell us that actually invites us to more. And I'm going to just give you a quick little sharing of my own life. It's a little bit more than 12 years ago. I was the walking dead. I truly was shut down. I didn't even know who I was. I lived for others, and that's where my purpose was. This was before my children were even born. I was very empty. Although on paper it looked like I lived the ideal life. I had a huge house, a husband, a great job, and so on. I didn't know what to live for, truly. I wasn't suicidal. I was just numb. I went into the hospital right before my son was born and thought that I was having contractions. In fact, I was not having contractions. My body was ready to explode. And what I mean by that is my organs were ready to explode. The contractions that I thought I felt was actually the pressure of the expansion of my liver. And as I went in, there were miracle upon miracles, which will be another time, but that happened that allowed me to live. But what happened first is the doctors actually realized my platelet levels were so low that at any point I could start bleeding out of any orifice. And I mean my eyes, my ears, my mouth, anywhere. Anywhere that was a hole, my blood could start coming out because it couldn't coagulate. So if they were to cut me to take my baby that was inside me out, I could easily be bled out. They did have to do a C-section. And I was in a lot of trouble after the C-section, so much trouble that the nurses were like, please give her a blood transfusion. She's not doing well. She's not going to make it. One of the greatest miracles in the awakening for me was when my doctor said she can heal herself. And I did. Within 3 days, I was out of the hospital. The thing is this. Prior to that, I had nothing to live for. My body was ready to let go and die. My body was the invitation to me to realize that something else was possible. It was the invitation to have a communication with it that was greater. It invited me to live this more expansive life, completely connected. And I don't just mean that I could heal myself. I mean that my body communicates to me in many ways, and so does yours. I'm not alone. So after that point, I started communicating and asking my body when there was tension, what was it? We're going to go into some different questions that you can start asking your body and begin this intimate journey. There's a body consciousness that blows our mind. It's beyond our mind. Our body has this ability to be aware of things that are beyond the consciousness here, and it's so expansive and so connected. And yet so many times we turn it off. So if you're looking for something more, even beyond the pain, beyond asking for peace, if you're asking for a greater awareness, a greater consciousness, a greater connection to all that is, show up for this class. It's going to be 6 pre-recorded videos, and then 6 question and answer sessions. So you'll get the video, and then after that, a few days later, we'll have a question and answer session as you're getting to use these tools with your own body. How much fun can we have? I mean, seriously, how much fun can we have? What if all this is just an invitation to have even more pleasure and fun in our lives, and to have even more lighter and expansive moments, and to be even greatly more aware of what's possible that we can dive into and create. I would love to have you show up, and we'll see what's possible. Thanks. Bye.